We still have a presidency candidacy coming up, and then we have who? What do you think about this? Kamala Harris, woman who's
Kamala Harris.
Well, I'm not going to say I'm not going to make it so many people who's positioned to be what vice president, first black vice president woman.
You know her from the streets?
Well,
you know her from the streets?
You know, not really. She was in charge of you know, everything out in Los Angeles. I usually smoke. I mean, I usually, you know, run around in circles here on the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
But you know, she fine though. She definitely did it. She definitely did it.
Peace, boy.
You back again, you already know we got lay low in the building. We got Big Smoke in the building. DJ Blake. We got Slick Boss in the building. And a special guest, we got JD Biggums in the building. Let's go, JD Biggums. We gonna build with JD Biggums, man. You understand what I'm saying?
Is the audio's on?
It's the message like the messenger, you.
All right, that's what's up. It sounds better.
Yeah,
man.
JD Biggums, my bad. JD Biggums, I got you. B, I got you. You know what I mean? I got you.
You know, for a minute, I thought you were smoking my shit over there.
I was making sure it's right. I would put it together for you. You feel me?
Oh, okay. That's the good stuff, right?
You good? I got you. You got to give me an excellent interview. I got you.
Okay, I got you.
All right. Make sure that interview. You heard? Yeah. Now, once again, we got JD Biggums on the set, man. So, you know what I mean? So, everybody, welcome JD Biggums, man. And JD Biggums, let the people know where you from, who you are, man. Get the people a taste of who JD Biggums is.
All right, check this out, right? I'm from Harlem, New York, right? And well, every now and then I smoke a little something, you know, a little crack. It don't hurt me or nothing like that. But you know, I got a lot of knowledge I like to drop on everybody today, you know, because I seen a lot of shit.
Yeah. Facts. See, that's the problem. That's what we try to get them to know. It ain't the messenger, it's the message. That's the purpose of us having you here, because you want to know, you know what I mean, where your mind at, you know what I mean? I feel, though, I built with you before, so I know you got that knowledge. So now I want you to elaborate and share with the people. You feel what I'm saying? Let them know that you got a mind, you got a strong brain on the top of that, you know what I mean? It's ahead.
I just want to say one thing, that I'm ready to build, but my mind is on what you told me you was going to give me after this show. So just make sure you ain't on no bullshit, okay?
I ain't no bullshit. I ain't no bullshit. I got you. I got you.
Okay.
All right. So, so lay low. I got a question or two for JD Biggums. Lay low. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I want to, being that, you know, you got a long history, you grew up in Harlem and stuff like that. What's your take on police brutality and what's going on right now in the world?
Well, I think that, you know, they training these police incorrect. You know what I'm saying? They teaching them like military. They going in and they just whooping ass. They supposed to serve and protect. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And they just going in and breaking ass and taking no names and shit. So I think, and you know, and another issue is that these are people who are not used to black people. You know, they come from areas where they even don't socialize with black people, or they just don't like black people. So they get a badge and they take it as a you know, they use it as a purpose to whoop our ass whenever they get a good ready. So that's what's going on with that. You know, they training them like military, and they supposed to serve and protect, and they're not doing that.
Facts. You had any run-ins? You had any run-ins yourself with the police?
You know, a few there was one time I was going to get me a little something, you know what I'm saying, boss?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Something, and they caught me coming out the spot, and they whooped my ass. I think they had to. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't resisting arrest. They didn't have to whoop my ass like they did, but they did. So yeah, I had a few friends with them. Some of them are okay. Some of them are okay, but man, a lot of them, they beat the shit out you.
Yes, they will.
They took you down to the river.
Yes, they will. That's a fact. You know what I mean? It's like too aggressive.
Rehab a couple of times. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. They put you in there, and then what happened? I mean, Dan, you in rehab, but you wound up, back doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? What happened?
Hey, you ain't got to tell anybody my business, boss.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, that's what we doing? So you just go, I couldn't wait to get out and smoke, huh? Okay, fuck it. Yeah, I did.
My bad.
That's what I did.
Shout out to the Let's Build podcast.
My bad. I ain't mean to put it like that. I was just saying, I'm trying to find out, because you was throwing it out there. I caught it. And I just threw it.
Because this shit is starting to sound like an intervention or some shit. I don't need no help.
Nah, we ain't going there. We're not going there. You know what I mean? We just trying to find out what you thought about police brutality. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And you're definitely right. They definitely be training, you know what I mean? Like they like military, you know what I mean? And that's how they come when they approach the scene. They don't come, you know what I mean? Like back in the days, like they said, police used to, everybody. You could walk through the neighborhood, stop at each porch, talk to people. They give you something to drink, whatever. It was community police. They not for the community no more, man. It's all for the dollar. And if you ain't about that, if you get away their dollar, they on your ass. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Like it's not about the community no more. You know what I mean? It used to be about the people when it came to policing. You know what I mean? But nowadays, it's like, man, listen, we gotta eat, and listen, I need that bread, so I'm willing to do whatever, whether it's good or bad. And they got the what you call that, the green light to do it, man. I mean, they protected with, man. So
it always depends on who your mayor and your governor and the chief of police, your commissioner. So you have to understand when we say we want to defund the police. So when they whoop somebody's ass and they get sued, the taxpayers, you guys, because I don't pay any taxes, baby, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
You don't pay no taxes.
I know that's right.
Here we go again, assassinate my character. I told you we ain't for this shit. But anyway, so when they whoop somebody's ass and they get sued, the taxpayers pay for that. So what needs to happen is that they need to go into their policeman fund and their retirement fund. And when they whoop somebody's ass, it needs to come out of that when they get sued instead of the taxpayers. And maybe they'll stop whooping our ass so easily. They'll think about a lot of the shit that they're doing to us.
Yeah, because they're not really being affected by it because they got other things that basically they use it for crutches. So when it's time for them to pay, when it's time for them to really deal with what they've done, they got to get out of jail free card. They got a couple of them Jones. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to start holding them accountable, each individual accountable for what they do. You know what I mean? And that's, I think, I know it'll get better because, of course, they know they ain't going to be able to get away with what they've been doing. You feel what I'm saying? There's a better answer, and we want answers now. You know what I mean? And that's it. But, yeah, you're definitely right. You know what I mean?
No.
But besides the police brutality, which is of course it's constantly going on. I mean, it's not dying down, even due to all this that's been going on with the rioting and the Black Lives Matter and the COVID-19. I mean, you would think that it would get better, but it's actually still the same. You know what I mean? But even with that, we still have a presidency candidacy coming up, and then we have who? What do you think about this? Kamala Harris, woman who's
Kamala Harris.
well, I'm not going to make it so many people who's positioned to be vice president, first black vice president woman.
You know her from the streets?
Well,
you know her from the streets?
Not really. She was in charge of everything out in Los Angeles. I usually smoke. I usually run around in circles here on the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
But she fine though. She definitely did it. She definitely did it. But I hear a lot of black people saying that she ain't black enough, and they bring up her past about stuff that we all got a past, baby.
Indeed.
Shit, I got a present, baby. But anyway, we all have a past, and we need to get this devil Trump out the office by any means necessary. So we got to stop letting them divert our attention on stuff that don't make no sense when we know we got 666 up in the office and he need to go. So yeah, I'm all for having the first black female vice president in office.
FFA, Mr. Dyer himself. Let's go! If it ain't money, what are we talking about? I've been cheating with demons and word they don't want to talk it out. Rah, my riders is real. I push of the button, they choking out. Anything not official, that restaurant, that whistle getting tossed out. I'm a boss now. Bitch, I call the shots as if I'm leading the plays. We not the ones to be played, and at they top. If they try getting away, send a few shots that they leg. Circle the block, make sure they don't get away. Clip anything in the way, no women and kids.
She black enough for me. She fine too, but yeah, she black enough for me. So I'm all for it, baby. It's time to make history. We had the first black president. This had the first female black vice president. And who knows, after everything, maybe she'll be the first female president.
Hey, you know what? It can be like that too. It's not far-fetched, you know what I'm saying? But I really do want to know, are we ready for that? Is the world ready for that?
Well, we already had the first black president, baby. So what you got to understand is that we're witnessing a lot of history now. We witnessed 9/11, which we just celebrated 19 years since that happened. That was history. That attack was history. The first black president, Barack Obama, that was history, okay? And this pandemic, this is history. We are witnessing a lot of history, baby. And George Floyd, the outcome that it everything that happened afterwards, it's history, baby. So what you witnessed was a public lynching. They that cop publicly lynched that man. So we're witnessing a lot of history. So I always say that Donald Trump is a necessary evil. You understand? When you look at him, you say everything that's happening had to happen, and it wouldn't have happened without him. So he's a necessary evil. He's bringing a lot of stuff to the forefront that everybody needs to see and deal with. So are we ready for a female? Most definitely. I would have took Michelle Obama fine ass, but Kamala would do. Kamala would do.
Yeah. Kamala. Michelle definitely would have did a great job. I think I would give Michelle and let Michelle do her thing. I don't really know too much about this Kamala Harris woman. And I ain't gonna front. I heard like she was really like she was the reason a majority of black men was getting arrested for marijuana. Like she was signed a lot of crazy bills and things like that. So just for me alone, just me knowing her, I understand as a black woman, and we do need change and things of that nature. But that's going to always raise an eyebrow for me, because if she did it once, she'd do it again. So I want to know, are you for the people, or are you just a sleeper cell that they using because you look like us, thinking that we're going to take liking to you just because you look like us? You know what I mean? Or that's going to be one of my...
Well, everybody's got some skeletons in their closet, baby. Mm-hmm. And some of us more than others, if you're gonna dig what I'm saying, right? So, like a lot of these Trump supporters, they don't know that I'm from New York, baby. Yeah. So I knew about Donald Trump a long time ago from the Central Park 5 and a lot of stuff. This guy's been racist a long time. And he's not as good as businessman as a lot of them put out they say. His university was a big fraud. A lot of people got scammed. Yeah. A lot. He's on file for bankruptcy at least 6 times, baby. Yeah. What kind of businessman is that? That ain't successful in my book. So, we got to understand that nobody's perfect, baby. Yeah. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm going to get that from you at the end of the show. So I'm not perfect, baby.
Facts. And listen, man, we strive to be perfect. And I mean, we was born to be perfect, but we lose our way, but we strive to be perfect once we awaken, man. You know what I mean? So it's a journey. It's a journey, man. We just got to enjoy
it. Bible, everybody in the Bible had a defect in their character.
Yes,
no one was drunk. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody, Solomon had many wives. You know? So nobody was perfect. JD Biggums smoked rock. Oh, I'm sorry, he wasn't in there. That's me. My bad.
Yeah, he wasn't even in there, but I understand. Word up. David killed Goliath. Cain killed Abel. You ain't never lied.
So nobody's perfect, baby. So, the important thing is that we learn from our mistakes.
That's right.
So
that's right. That's the truth. You can't take nothing from that. You definitely got to learn. Life is about lessons, man. And if you don't learn lessons, you're going to keep going through the same thing, and that's your karma.
The way you learn a lesson, baby, is if you make some mistakes along the way. Nobody's perfect, baby.
That's right.
JD Biggums, give the people a little advice. Like, all right, once after the election, whoever's in office, what we do then? How do we follow up to make sure we getting things to go our way besides just seeing that?
Okay.
That one person.
I'm glad you asked that, lay low. You know what I'm saying? Because I like your name too, because I lay low too. So we got to make sure that we vote in every election, baby. Every election. Because we live in a democratic society. So that means that the president has to send bills through Congress before they get passed. So a lot of people don't understand that when Barack Obama was in office, he had a lot of Republicans that said day one that they wouldn't pass anything that he put on their desk. So we have to make sure that we vote in every election. We have to hold our people accountable. Don't be afraid to send them letters or go to their office, call them. You got to do all this stuff. You got to follow up. Everything is about following up, baby. You can't just vote and then just say, okay, I did my share and hope for the best. It don't work like that, baby. You got to make sure that you follow up. You got to do every election. And stop being so quick to spend your money with the devil, because your money is powerful. Powerful. Black people are the biggest consumers in this country, but we choose to spend our money on unnecessary things. It's advantage of us. And if you look at the boycott of Montgomery back with Martin Luther King, you know, that's when we was able to sit anywhere on the bus, because it wasn't that, it was because they wasn't getting that black dollar. And that was the 60s, baby. So imagine how much our money is right now if we just start spending our money with them like that. We're spending our money with people who don't care about us.
That's a fact.
We got to be more intelligent with our paper.
Facts. That's a fact.
So that's what we have to do. We got to hold them accountable, Lalo. You got to call your congressman. You got to mail them letters. You got to show up unannounced.
Yep.
You must do, but you can't just vote and then hope for the best, baby. It don't work.
It don't work like that.
All about the follow through.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Like I'm gonna do after this show, boss. Follow through, baby.
Yeah.
I already know, man. Hey, look, I got you waiting. It's waiting for you, man.
Okay. I hear you talking.
I already know. And yeah, so anyway, police just bit with as far as the Kamala Harris, and then you say the congressman, which I know you have to we got to get more involved as far as community-wise. I mean, we have to put pressure, you know, on them. You know what I mean? Because if not, like he said, it's nothing. It's like it's worthless. You know what I mean? You don't need to even get involved if you're not going to follow up. You know what I mean? So the power was in the follow-up. You feel what I'm saying? Because we all can start things, but we tend to not finish things. You know what I'm saying? So I could dig it, JD Biggums. I could dig it. So what's up? What's up, DJ? The question for
smart, damn. I like that. Yeah, you smart.
Thank you.
Speaking of the power being in the follow-up, what's up with the Power Book 2?
Oh, yeah.
Seen that DJ playback?
Oh, I watched it. I thought I wouldn't because, you know, I really liked the first show with Ghost and all of them and Tommy. And I was like, I don't want to see this shit, you know, because that little, what's his son?
Kyrie.
That's a little rotten motherfucker. I was hoping he'd his ass off in the first show. But it was pretty good, you know. I like to see my New York people like Mary J. Blige and Method Man. So they doing their thing. So, you know, I'm going to always support Black, baby, you know. So, and big up to 50 Cent, you know. They doing their thing, baby. So far, so good, you know. I did watch it.
Yeah. I like it. It was all right to me too. I like it, man. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be worth watching. You know what I mean? The young boy, he definitely got heart. You know what I mean? Smart. He very smart too. Mind you, Ghost was smart as ever. That boy's smart. He got heart, and he loved hard. You feel what I'm saying? He do anything for his mama. But the sad part is he pulled that trigger on his pop. That's his downfall. That's going to haunt him. It's going to haunt him throughout the whole joint. You pull the trigger on your father, you bugging. So that right there is really going to bother him. But I think he's going to make out pretty all right. But he's going to have to get real dirty like his father did.
And they got Mary J playing a ruthless chick. Mary J ain't no joke.
She the queen pin.
Yeah,
Mary ain't gonna be no joke.
There with you, Dave Dash. Hey, David, she's from up there with you, the Yonkers, baby.
Yeah.
Facts.
I think she's from Slow Bomb. Yeah.
Slow Bomb, straight up. Slow Bomb.
You know what? You know what? Mary J can get it too. Her and Kamala, we can have a threesome.
Mary look good now. She look better now than she did when she was younger.
Because now she grew into that woman.
Yeah.
She grew into the woman. She was a little girl. She was thinking she grown, but now she grew into her woman. You know what I mean? She embraced it.
Tyreek he just gonna have to get business minded like Ghost, because Ghost was a businessman. You're not gonna get rich just selling drugs, baby. If you look at these Dominicans out here, and all these other people, if they got drugs in their game, they open up legal businesses like Ghost at the club. So, you can't just sell drugs, baby. You got to have something to fall back on. You got to pay these white people their taxes. You understand? You don't pay them their taxes. I don't care who you are. Ask Donald Trump.
They come get you. They come get you. Yeah, they come get you.
Your ass, baby.
Oh, yeah.
They definitely do come for you. You know what I mean? But you know what? It is what it is. That's how I look at it, man. Live your life. Don't get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. Stay positive. Stay away. You know what I mean?
Do your best to do what's right, man.
That's it, man.
Okay, listen. I keep hearing all this stuff about being positive and everything. Yeah, okay.
Hey, look, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come get with you. You know what I mean? In about 10, so you can get that. You heard?
Okay.
I got you, JD. Make sure the coast is clear too, man. Don't be having everybody running up to the G ride. You heard?
JD Biggums.
You got it. Hey.
Yeah. We appreciate you, JD, man. You know what I mean? Told you we was gonna get you up there, man, when we bumped heads with you the other day, you know what I mean? We said, yo, man, we gonna get you on the podcast, man. Let the people know who you are, man. Let the people build. So you can build with us, man. Let the people see.
Let them build with JD.
Show them, man. You know what I mean? Word up. Cause see, an average person see you and laugh at you and walk away with you. They won't even kick it with you because they don't understand what you got up there. You feel what I'm saying? Right now. So when they see this episode, from now on, when they see you, they gonna see you. They be like, "Oh, yo, JD, what you think about this, man?" They gonna want to kick it with you because they know you got a little brain up there. You feel
what I'm saying? You dropping knowledge.
Hey, listen, but just tell them that it's gonna cost them, baby.
Yeah,
Hey, knowledge ain't free. Knowledge ain't free.
You gotta tell them, Dane. Hey, Dane, playback. You tell them. Hey, listen. So if you remember back in the days, the winos were the ones who had all the knowledge.
Yep.
You know, they sat on the corner and they got drunk all day, but they had all the knowledge, baby.
That's right.
I'm doing improved, baby.
You knew. That's right. That's
but it's gonna cost
you. You stepped it up a notch. You know, took it to the next level, B.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't go to Scotty. I don't take that trip to Scotty no more. It's somebody else.
It's somebody else? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them anonymous.
You're not. That's right. That's right. Because there's somebody that might try to steal your style later. They might try to call on them too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The next time you call on them and you go see them, there's somebody else did. You're like, yo, how you get here? You know what I mean? They stole your style. You don't want that.
And they be like, playback sent me. And I'd be like, what? God damn it, I knew I could trust that motherfucker.
Yo, man, Playback be clocking people's style too. You gotta watch him, man. He be clocking people's style. You gotta watch Playback, word. I watch him. But yeah, man, so yeah, man, that's good building with you, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Hopefully you come back up here, man, and we get them some more jewels, you heard? Okay. But before we leave,
I'm baby. I love you, y'all family. Y'all family. Right. Y'all don't judge me, you know?
That's right.
And y'all do good by me. So I love y'all, and I'm always here for y'all. And we can always chop it up, baby. But boss.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm looking for you, baby, because I know where you live.
I already know. So look, I tell you, I'm gonna pull up, but I need you to get the people. I need you to get the people some words of wisdom before we roll out. Get the people some words of wisdom.
You want me to drop some words of wisdom right now?
Yeah, before we go out, before we leave, I want you to give people some bars to live by, some words of wisdom that they can take them. You know what I mean? And they can gravitate to and use it tomorrow. You know what I mean? When they wake up.
Be who you are. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Love your family. You know, take it. Your God is first, and then your family. You know, and love yourself. You gotta love yourself.
Fact.
And you gotta love who you are. Don't try to be nobody else, baby. Just be you. You know
that's
and
deep.
family. And come November, Regardless if you believe it or not, baby, vote.
Go
Because
vote.
we got our ancestors who died for us to have that right, baby.
That's right. I'm birthright. That's right.
If we're getting our asses kicked now, you can only imagine how they got their ass kicked.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's what I'm going to drop and I'm going to leave y'all with tonight, baby.
And that's deep. Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Peace.
Peace, baby. Peace.
Yeah.
Love.
Right, so I'm about to pull up, JD. I'm about to pull up.
Okay, baby, because I'm looking for you. Because if you don't come, I'll be in your window like this.
I already know. And listen, I already know. We don't need that, baby.
Know what it is. Real recognize real.
Yeah, we leaning and riding, they feeling for roll-ups. We getting them big bags, they wanna dethrone us. We making them big mad, they know they can't hold us. I suggest they get down, we ought to control us. We leaning and riding, they feeling for roll-ups. We getting them big bags, they wanna dethrone us. We making them big mad, they know they can't hold us. I suggest they get down, we ought to control us. Yeah, we ought to control us. I suggest they get down, we ought to control us.